It's DBF Cyclone, Sunday, April 27th, 2025. A lot to talk about, so I apologize in advance. This video might be a little longer than usual. Invest 99W, we'll be starting with that. And then the potential of an Atlantic named storm by May 5th. And then a very high severe weather threat and a tornado outbreak that should happen tomorrow. But starting with Invest 99W, it has 15-mile-an-hour sustained winds and a low chance of development in the next 24 hours. Last night it actually went back, and now it's going back, or it went back east, and now it's going back west. It's expected to develop much further east, so it may be turning east again. The infrared satellite imagery on this, while it's loading. So it's maybe got a little bit of a low level of circulation there. So they've got the center pretty much right. It's kind of in the middle of the page. Yeah, maybe a bit of a low level circulation, but nothing more than that. Not an upper level circulation or anything. And then it's also in very warm waters, 86 degrees. So it could rapidly, if not explosively, intensify, and I think it will rapidly intensify as it heads up the coast of the Philippines by early May. I will also be looking at the potential for an Atlantic named storm, and I'll even give you the dates. So here we are, April 27th. This system right here. This is by May 2nd. This may spin up and develop into a subtropical storm. It's a very slight chance, I'd say 10 to 20% chance, but I'll keep you updated on that. The National Hurricane Center isn't tracking anything yet, but it's just an interesting spin out there in the Atlantic. Usually in early May, there aren't really systems. Systems kind of start developing in middle to late May, or June even. We're almost to May, so now we should start getting our hurricane preparations ready. By the way, this system, the lowest pressure on it is 1,003 millibars. So, if this does develop, it would be Andrea, and it would likely be a subtropical storm. Then Andrea, the second named storm is Barry, then Chantal. That's how we start out the season. And then also this severe weather threat. So today, it's a level 2 out of 5, all the way from the border, but from Fort Stockton to Glasgow, Montana. Just be aware and share this channel with people you know in those areas and everywhere in between, and tell them to subscribe. And even if you're not in those areas, please subscribe. There's a bit of a tornado threat today, from Midland, Texas to Pierre, South Dakota. And then another little bit just west or just east of Billings, Montana. It goes a little bit into North Dakota, but not much. And then not much, but a decent wind threat. It's not hatched, so that's good. And then a hatched 15% hail threat all the way from Fort Stockton, Texas to Valentine or Pierre, South Dakota. And then tomorrow is the big day. Tomorrow is a level 4 out of 5 already. It said 4 out of 5 yesterday. So I wouldn't be surprised if this gets upgraded to a 5 out of 5 even today, which would be a 5 out of 5 a day in advance, which is extremely rare. That happened earlier this year on March 14th for the 15th. There is a really high tornado threat for Des Moines, all the way from Des Moines to Minneapolis. I will be watching this very closely. If you have family from Midland, Texas to Marquette, Michigan, even a bit into Canada, share this channel with them. Tell them to subscribe. If you live in these areas, subscribe. This is a really high tornado threat. I will keep you updated on this. A decent wind threat. It's just not hatched. And then a really high hail threat as well. That is hatched. But this is a really high tornado threat, and I won't be surprised if I see this get upgraded to a 30% hatched threat. I'll keep you updated on this. I will be watching this very closely. By the way, today is 14 years ago. Today was the biggest day of the 2011 super outbreak. 14 years ago today, there were 4 EF5s all across here. Kind of. Anyway, then tomorrow, or not tomorrow, on Tuesday, there's also a level 2 out of 5. I wouldn't be surprised to see this upgraded to a 3 out of 5. All the way from Burlington, Vermont, and Fort Stockton, Texas. So a pretty big area. A 15% hatch risk in Midland, Lubbock, and Abilene, Texas, and Wichita Falls. But a 15% hatch risk, and then I won't be surprised to see this upgraded to a 3 out of 5. And then tomorrow I really wouldn't be surprised to see it upgraded to a 5 out of 5. So I will be watching all this very closely. Sorry for the long video. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and see ya.